there's no school today. Oh no. Well, it's the weekend. Yeah. Jace has a very hard concept of time as well. Like he doesn't know what the days of, like he knows the days of the week's names in order, but he doesn't get the concept of this day means this and this day means that. And the weekend he doesn't quite understand. It's all very confusing for him. Lena also doesn't understand, but she does know naked day and not naked day. If I change her out of her jammies in the morning and I let her run around the house naked, she's like, naked day means the weekend or a day off. And then if I make it very clear that I'm trying to get her dressed and that clothes need to be done, then she's like, oh, not naked day. That means I have to, she hates wearing clothes. And so having to put her on clothes, that means like we're going somewhere, you have to go to school, or we have people coming over. So there's naked days and not naked days. That's how my kids differentiate the days of the week. Yeah, put that, like they're trying to get the kids visual charts. Like if they're doing like Monday through, or like Sunday through Saturday, like visual charts, I don't know how you're going to do like clothes day. No clothes day. So they know, oh, yes, Saturday, no clothes day. Gotcha. I gotta read slow. I absorb the story when the end of the book is close, and I read slower because I don't want it to end. Muggins, I do the same thing. I read really fast through most of the book, and at the very end of the book, I read super slow because I know the feeling. I know the feeling where you're like, please don't end. And then when you finish the book, like even though you got the closure you were looking for, you're so, I don't know many people who understand that feeling when you finish a book and you're sad because you're like, I want more. It's gone. It's all done. And especially if it was a trilogy and that was the last book, you're like a druggie looking for your next hit. Like, I need more. Yeah, I totally get that. I've cried. So many times I'll turn the last page, close the book, and I'll just start crying because the book's over and the series is over. And I'm so lonely. Yeah. My normal read speed is about 430 words per minute. How does one test this? I've never tested this before. And when I try hard with speed reading, I can do just over 700. But this lady must be able to absorb whole paragraphs at a glance. That's Panda-Cracker's crazy. Panda-Cracker's crazy. Once again, I'm hearing Kathy speak, and Bill Burr starts playing in my head about trying to eat healthy, but he had McDonald's, and he's like, tomorrow morning I'll go to the gym. But now you've woken up the demon and wake up thinking, let's go and get an Egg McMuffin. While the healthy voice is screaming to go to the gym, but you rise up like the Manchurian Kennedy. Thank you, Cabeza. I remember that one. As a fellow addictive personality, I'll share this quick quirk can work in your favor when it comes to fitness, nutrition, and wellness. Oh, I'm all ears. From committing to the time window you'll eat, to the foods you'll eat, and the minimum amount of fitness movement you'll do in a day. Wait, what? What's the thingy? I'll share this quirk. You can work in your favor when it comes to fitness, nutrition, that. From committing to the time window, you'll eat the foods. What does that mean? True sense to me. I need more.
Your muffin timer is done.
More explanation. Computer. Off. Computer. Off. She's been very delayed lately. Like you'll do the alert word, and she takes like a good 3 Mississippis to yes. There is a Bill Burr skit for every conversation. I do not doubt it. I do not doubt it at all. Bill Burr is freaking awesome. I feel sorry for the people who don't appreciate his humor. I understand it can be a little bit much at times, but I just feel like he makes some, I feel guilty laughing at some of his jokes, but he makes some really good points. But it's so not polite to say, but they're true facts. Like, he says some really, it's kind of, I cringe, and then I'm like, okay, this is a side tangent, but I have this thing where sometimes someone will say something very hurtful to me. Like, it hurts my feelings. But then a part of me will be like, but they're not wrong. So, on one hand, I feel my emotional response that just comes, but then my logical part of my brain was like, I shouldn't feel like that because that's just the truth. For example, when I was very overweight, a child who was related to me, like my nephew or something like that, he's like, Kathy, you're really fat. And I was like, that really hurt.